It's your man Cal Quigley the fourth. Listen, I am with the diabolical, the maestro herself. I'm here with DJ Kat Avila, and so first of all, thank you for being a part of the podcast. So this is Money Moves and Mindset. So we're talking, giving game, trying to help people get to the next level. So tell me a little bit about like that first moment when you thought that you wanted to be a DJ.
The first moment that I thought I wanted to be a DJ.
Yeah, so were you like at the club and you saw somebody, or was it just something that you always wanted to do?
Well, I've always been interested in music. I played violin when I was 4.
Really? Okay, I'm impressed already.
And then I played piano for fun at my grandma's house when I would go visit. I would just learn like popular pop songs, like self-taught by ear.
Wow.
And I'd be like, oh, this song, and I would get the song like fully all right. And I did choir all throughout middle school, some of high school. So yeah, and then I started my own business at 21. I had a charcuterie business, and then I just wasn't passionate about it, but it was making good money. Like it was really good, a really good start. And I ended up working at the clubs, just kind of thinking of like, I do want to do something in the nightlife. Like maybe I want to own a club. And I was just kind of hopping around and looking at every job, bottle service, hookah, like learning how to do everything, because my goal was to own a club. And then I was like, no, I'd rather just be a DJ. I don't think I like the club or the scene. I like the music. And if anything, my goal with DJing is to take the idea of what we like about clubs is the music, but there's a lot of negative things involved in the nightlife. I'd rather take the music aspect and bring it to like, tonight I'm doing a yoga event. And like, I like the coffee event things, like, stuff like that. I want to take that and make it my own rather than just focused on drinking and bad people,
Yeah. So like, what was the first time you DJ'd like?
Like my first gig?
Yeah, I remember us talking at lunch, and you were telling me that it didn't start off so well that day.
Oh no, no, of course,
So
any
tell us
business
that
doesn't
story.
start off well. You gotta go through it to get there.
No, I was talking about the injury you had.
Oh
the
my
first
gosh,
day.
Okay, that was even worse. That was worse.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so I was really excited. It was with DJ Hardbox, and he's one of the biggest in Dallas. Like was the resident DJ at Club Vivo. Like, he's got he could DJ anywhere he wants. So for him to ask me to come help him with an event was like, oh my gosh, like
you going to the pros, huh?
Yeah, already? Okay.
Right.
And then that day, my dresser fell onto my toe and split my toe open.
Every time I hear it, it makes me just cringe.
You should see it.
No.
I mean, even like now, it look like it's kind of funky.
I'm good.
No, okay. Okay, so yeah, that was awful. It was a really big setback, and I just was like, I'm not gonna cancel on my first. How is that gonna make me look?
Right.
If I cancel, I mean, I could have probably canceled, but in my head, I'm like, no, like, you know what?
Can't.
If I cancel and show him, he's gonna be like, oh, he might still book me again.
Yeah.
He might be like, oh, she really broke her toe. But if I go, what's that gonna say about me?
Resilience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll limp, and I was like, am I allowed to wear like Crocs? Because I have my toe wrapped up. I broke my toe earlier. And I didn't say how much earlier because I didn't even want him to let me cancel. And he was like, sure. I mean, you're in the DJ booth. No one's going to see you.
Nobody will see it.
And then that night I was limping and he was like, how bad is your toe? And I showed him, and it was like I had like tied it together with little like butterfly band-aids, and then I wrapped it in a big towel, and then I put hair ties on it.
Oh Lord.
So it was like a DIY cast. And it filled up, since when you walk on a wound on your foot, it bleeds. Yeah, so it was just a big sack of blood. I was like, oh. Wow. And I was like, it was today. And he was like, why are you here? I said, I really wanted to come. And now, oh my gosh, so he's given me some of my biggest gigs.
See,
he always books me because he knows Kat's always going to be there.
Always going to be there.
And if he's
Unless
ever...
a dresser falls on your back or something, maybe.
I would have to be in prison or dead to not show up. If I don't come to work, you should be very concerned.
Yeah.
If I don't show up, no call, no show, that would never be something of me.
Now, that's important, though, because you're young, right? You're a lot younger than I am. And what I see out of a lot of young people is they feel like people owe them something.
Yes.
And it's like, no, we're giving you an opportunity.
It's an opportunity.
Like, figure it out. You know, get here, be here. So, no, I like that.
It was a free gig too. I wasn't getting paid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
you
I
didn't tell
really
me that
did
part.
it. No, it was free. No, it was just my first time being able to play at a club.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. I did not get paid, and there was not many people. The only people that came were my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well, still though, you rocked the joint, right?
I did.
Yeah. After that, you were probably like, "There's nothing I cannot do," right?
After that, I really thought maybe I could have skipped.
We'll cut that part out.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I could have, but I'm grateful that I didn't because, like he still books me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, if anything, I've grown so much I can book him.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Paying it back. So, what's the biggest mistake you see like new DJs making?
The entitlement. The entitlement. Like, you think that just because you started last week and you kind of understand how to push the buttons, you know, you want 300 a gig right now. And that's something that every other DJ that has been in the industry longer than me has told me, like, hey, you really like paid your dues. You never were entitled. Like, if I want something from someone, first, I don't ever look at it like that, but I naturally go and support first.
Yeah.
You know, like, do I even want it? Like, you know, I go and take the time to show up in person. The newer generation of DJs thinks that they could send a DM. You know, like, you know how many DMs I get? Like, oh, hey, can I come spin with you? Like, why would I, like... Yeah. And they don't even put, like, you're not even posting your own mixes. Like, there's no way for me to find you. There's no way for me to listen to see if you're even good. Like, you're putting my reputation on the line, and for what?
Yeah.
And what are you here to offer me? So that's definitely the biggest thing that I think the newer DJs, I mean, I'm a newer DJ, but the reason why I've been able to advance so quickly is because I look at it with a business mindset.
Yeah.
And not just trying to take and be entitled and, oh, I'm going to blow up. Like, no, I'm going to work and I'm going to create a scalable business that's going to actually make money.
That's the key, because when people think about DJing, they don't think about that as a business.
Nope.
You got guys out there like Khaled and other people who have created like businesses around it, but you just figure that's the person that's playing the music, right? So where did that whole idea of being like business minded and being an entrepreneur come from? Was that something your family taught you, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom, she never felt sorry for herself. Like, no matter, I would say we went through struggles, but we never struggled because of her. So even if the hardest thing ever happened to us or the economy, anything, no matter what, she never was sorry for herself or made an excuse. She was a single mom, and she built herself up to making 6 figures without any college degree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was a really, really something I'm grateful that I look back. I'm like, man, my mom was strict and I was not spoiled, but thank God, you know, because some people don't know how to adult.
Oh, man. I just shot a video about that, so send them to the video. But
they don't know how to adult.
Very true. I mean, we don't grow up in a society. I'm like I said, I'm a little older than you, so I can remember just the true respect for someone because they were an adult. Nowadays, these kids don't care about anything. Like, they'll cuss in front of old people and run them over trying to get on the bus and all this kind of stuff. It's just weird how society has, like, taken the boundaries off, and there's no rules.
Well, I think we've focused on a movement of speak up for yourself, set boundaries, and people took that to an extreme of be selfish. That never meant to be selfish.
Right.
It means to don't let people take advantage of you, but that doesn't mean to be a bad person.
Yeah.
And I think that that's the narrative that got twisted, was we were trying to create a movement of setting boundaries. There was some people that were going to therapy and healing and sharing their journey, and we have social media, and then so obviously there's other people who took that information and were like, oh, this is what I'm going to do with that. And then that's the person that goes viral because everyone else agrees with that. Yeah. I mean, it just shows what everyone else is susceptible to believing. It's what they wanted. You listen and consume what you want to consume.
Absolutely.
And what resonates with you the most.
So, like, before DJing, because you said you only been doing it, what now, a couple of years?
Almost 2.
Almost 2 years. Okay. So, like, what was life like before? I know you had the company that you ran. What else did you do?
I went to college. I wanted to be a surgeon, and I ended up getting my bachelor's in science and nursing.
Oh, wow. Very impressive.
I mean, that when you don't, I do use it. I mean, I don't use the actual degree, but I'm like, okay, there's no way that I went to school for nothing.
Right.
So I apply my degree to my real life. It's like, okay, I used to go and wake up at 8 a.m. and go to calculus for an hour and a half, and then to organic chemistry for an hour and a half, and then tutoring, and then biology, you know? So I used to have a structure. And now as an entrepreneur, you don't have structure.
Right.
You're in control of creating your structure. And being an entrepreneur is awesome because I work 40 hours a week. I mean, 40 hours a month. Like DJ and clocking in wise, I work 40 hours a month.
Yeah.
But it's up to me to take that free time and invest it into structuring my business and scaling my business bigger. So what most people do is, oh, I only have to work a 4-hour gig. I'm gonna chill all day, go drink, and then go to work. You know, like
Right.
it's a cushion, it's comfortability. But instead, I'm taking it and I'm like, okay, I have this much free time. I could actually scale my business bigger. And for example, wake up, take the class, study, and treat that as a class. And then I also have a business and marketing class. And I'm like, okay, that's another class. And then I do take courses on how to become a better DJ, like scratching courses and FL Studio. So I'm also putting in time, like I'm still a DJ. Like I still gotta make sure that if I'm gonna be fully booked, my skills have to match.
Hone your craft.
Yeah.
How big of a excuse me? How big of a role does social media play in your line of work?
It depends. I mean, obviously, social media is a big part of any line of work now. But there are definitely DJs who don't care about social media who are as booked as me.
Okay.
So.
But it probably helps if you're a younger DJ trying to get out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, like for any business, you know, like someone could be, you know, doing landscaping and fully booked because word of mouth because they do really good work. And someone could be fully booked because they're good at social media. But, I mean, the fully booked guy, if he really got down and started doing social media, he could hire somebody else to do his job. He wouldn't even have to do landscaping. You know, so it's just about how much you want to scale your business.
So you've built a business around collaborating, like you promote the other clubs and the different things that you do. So, like, how did that come about?
I just felt like it's very necessary to grow, you know, because like I said, there's people that DM me asking for chances, and I'm like, what's in it for me to give you a chance? And so that's kind of why I pitch myself, or used to pitch myself to events and clubs and tell them, like, this is what I can offer. And I would actually make them a whole pitch and, like, put together a whole structured email with like pictures of like, this is the vibe I want to give y'all, this is the kind of this is the kind of send them links to content, like I can make this kind of content for you, and then send them my videos that did really well, and I'm like, oh, this one for this venue, I could do something similar for you, and all free, all complimentary. Wow. And then they're like, okay, what's in it for us? I'm like, I just want you to just check it out, and you know, if you like everything, no commitment. You know, I'm so confident in what I do and what I bring to the table. I don't expect anything in return. I mean, you're going to love it. You're going to book me for forever. And I've had forever gigs from that. I've had some of the most highest paying, best opportunities from offering my services just once for free.
Wow. That's real game right there. Where's the coolest place you've ever DJ'd?
I don't know. I really like a lot of...
Okay, your top three.
Top three. I really liked, obviously, playing in Vegas. You know, you're in Vegas. And the crowd, they really are there for the DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So maybe that's the best way to put it. I like the gigs where they are there for the music. Because I've done Lady Love a few times. The people that are there for the music because they let me do my own concept of music and everything. So I attract the people who like my music, and then I just play whatever I want. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got paid to just play my, like, what I would listen to in the car.
Yeah.
You know, like, not even club music. I played, like, whatever my guilty pleasure songs are, you know? Yeah. So that was cool. And then I do like putting together my own events, obviously, because it's just I feel like that's the best way I can scale my business. It's tickets and curate a whole vibe. You know, like let's think bigger than music.
From the time they walk in and how it feels. And
yes.
Yeah. We met at the Battle of the DJs for Hunger Busters. Shout out to LP. What was that like competing? Because that was the first time, if I remember correctly, that you competed like that. So what was that whole like new vibe like? What was that experience like?
I think it was really interesting because I got to show off whatever it was me. Like I was like, I'm gonna show everything I'm good at all at once, and it was a little hot. I think it was a little hot. I think, but I was already a little like stressed. Yeah. So that was like the biggest thing is just trying to pretend like I'm not hot and not stressed. But I mean, that's kind of every day for me.
But it didn't show. You was cool up there.
I have to. Every day I have to. Yeah. I have to be cool. I have to fake it. I have to. And so many people like think I'm this super confident, chill person. I'm like, I threw up before this. It's so
Not
true.
Threw up.
I do.
You're that nervous?
Not anymore.
Okay.
At first I would. And I mean, I think Battle of the DJs, I was just like chugging water. I was like, I'm hot, I'm nervous. So I still have my little rituals of being nervous. But the more you do it, the more you...
Of course.
You outgrow
So
that.
like, has there ever been a time you were DJing and the crowd wasn't really like feeling it?
All the time.
All the time?
Oh, all the time.
No, not all the time. Not all the time.
Drunk people are very critical.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you play one song that they don't like, or you skip one part that they're not singing. They're
what?
Yes.
Y'all need to stop that.
No, it's okay because you know what I do, and why I'm good at what I do is I look around. Oh, they're not singing anymore. Oh, they don't really like this song. Okay, but they did like this song I played earlier by so and so. So this is similar. And then boom, I got them back.
Okay.
And if anything, it's even better because that moment that they didn't like that song, they're buying a drink. Like,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go get a drink. It gives them a break. Or it wakes them up too. Like, oh, okay, we're back. You know, like it. I always try to like I do test the waters. Maybe that's why I say all the time because I do test. I'm like, you think he'll like Unwritten? And they do. You know, but sometimes like I'll play something like random, and you know, sometimes it's not a hit.
Do you have like a go-to song that maybe like a little older, but it still work even to today?
I have a bunch, and it just depends on the crowd for sure. But like I said, everyone likes Unwritten.
What's Unwritten?
Staring at the blank page before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everyone likes that song.
I never know the name of songs.
Yeah.
Like, if you start singing it or tell me who's singing
if
I'm
I
like,
played that song and you were drunk at the club, you would be singing.
Well, probably not, but
No,
nobody wants
that. Everyone says probably not, and I see them.
But I'm a terrible singer, and I know it, so I try not to sing in public at all.
You don't sing when you go in public and drink?
No.
A little sing.
No. I might rap, but no, I'm not singing.
Okay.
I barely sing at church, so definitely not at the club. So with access to virtually unlimited music today, how do you discover like the new tracks or the new changes in music to kind of keep up with everything?
Oh, it's hard. Billboard Top 100, I always check. I just check all the charts, and sometimes I'm like, there's no way that this song is top 3 right now. And I play it and everyone knows it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what? Yeah. Am I getting old? Like I don't know, but like there's some things that are trending. You have to look at what's trending and listen. And I do take song requests.
Okay.
A lot of people like. And you could read the room. If it's someone that's just a jerk, I'm not taking your song request.
Yeah.
But if it's people that are dancing and like they're fitting the target audience of wherever I'm at, 100% please come request songs, put me on.
Yeah.
100%. I take requests.
I remember that next time where you playing.
Well, it depends. What's the request?
I'm a Tupac guy, so like when I'm in the club, if you play California Love, like
that's a good one.
I'm about to turn up.
I'll play that.
So, all right. So you travel quite a bit for what you do. How would you describe the Dallas music scene versus like what you see in Miami and California, New York, and those places?
You know, I think Dallas likes hip hop a lot of hip hop, but so does LA. LA, I was like, I was playing like hip hop remixes that I'm like, okay, this is something that like I would play in Dallas, but like a more like house version of it. And they're like, hey, can you just play like the real, like, just play whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, you know, they were like, play the real song. We want it. We want all the hood stuff. I was like, okay. Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Not really. We have it's pretty much the same. I mean, I can play the same set in Vegas, and it does pretty well.
That you play here in Dallas. Okay.
But if anything, I think there was a lot of new songs that I was playing in Vegas that were from Dallas that they really liked, and it was really deep hip hop, and they were like, oh, that was like some underground hip hop. I was like, really? Like, that's a popular song. I looked it up. It was just a Dallas artist, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it's a banger. They liked it, so that's why I ended up making a little reel about it because I didn't even realize that.
So, is it like any artist that you work with in the Dallas scene, or do DJs even like, do you talk to artists? Like, what is that relationship like?
I get 100 DMs of, hey,
from different artists
all the time.
Okay.
So I'm very picky about working with artists. I do work with one. We're leaving tomorrow to Florida to do his music video, and I've DJ'd all of the. So his name is La Doble S, and he works with Rob. And they make really good music. Okay. But for me, the reason why I work with them so closely is because they never asked. They never asked me for anything. They booked me to shoot their music video. And I was like, okay. Like, I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't realize anything. I was just like, okay, I'm DJing for a music video. And that's it. And then I just saw their vibe. I saw the way that they brought food. They brought food for all the girls that were going to be in the video. Like, they put together, I was like, and, you know, like, they're small artists. So they put all this together with a lot of care. Like, these are people that I could collaborate with. So I work with them a lot.
So that's the message to y'all out there trying to connect with it.
Yes, if you want to connect with me, go to my gig or something. Something. I like Starbucks. Yeah, but, I mean, I think even just showing up in person. Yeah. I'm tired of DMs of people, like, sending me links to songs. Like, I'm not going to sit here. Do you think I have time to listen to your song that might suck? Like, I don't. And do you think I'm going to risk throwing it in my mix and risk losing sales at my job because no one knows the song? And they're like, oh, this guy's lame. No, absolutely not.
Not happening.
Now, someone that is working hard and that, you know, is... Obviously, they weren't even really trying to, like, oh, like, let's get Kat to play our music. No, they just booked me for their music video. They're like, oh, it'd be cool if it looks like we're throwing a party with DJ Kat Avila. You know, like, so it wasn't even bad intention. It was the same thing that I do, that I told you, like, sometimes I go to their gig and I support, and I don't even have the intention of getting help after it. It just happens. And that's exactly
I mean, relationships, no matter where we go in this world, relationships are always going to be paramount over anything. I'd rather have a good relationship than a bad relationship with a lot of money. Because then that's stress and they're taking up space in your head and all of that kind of stuff.
100%.
All right. So what piece of DJ equipment could you not live without now?
Could I not live? Yeah. Anything, any DJ, any person. I mean, obviously your laptop. Okay. You could DJ off your laptop. Yeah. You could do everything from your laptop. And, like, let's say the equipment breaks at the club. You need to know how to DJ just from your laptop, you know, because it happens.
So is it like different apps or something you have on there so you can still do all this stuff?
It's just Serato.
Okay.
So you have your, like, there are a lot of different apps, though. There's, like, apps to edit music, produce music, download it, and there's other ways of playing. It's just on that app, you can put all your music in and you could DJ from it, and that's the app that you plug into the equipment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So did you ever mix, like, on records, or did you, like, when you came into the game, so no records?
Nope.
Okay. See, that's what we used to do. We call it scratching back in the day.
Yeah. So I have a Rev 7, so I can scratch on it. Yeah, it's just different.
Okay. I got some records you can scratch them up. So outside of music, though, like, what influences your creative process?
Outside of music, what influences my creative process? That's hard. I'm in music, really. But, okay, so outside, like, there's ways that outside can influence my creative process for music.
Okay.
You know, so sometimes even if it's a song I don't really like, and if it's really trending, I'm like, I need to come up with a transition and a video for this song because this is popping right now.
It's popping. You want to be in on it.
So outside of that, it would just be like trends. You know, especially if I'm on vacation, I'm like, I'm on vacation, I might as well get a video right here. Like, what would go good here? You know, just kind of like having an eye for content and, you know, wanting to, I guess, yeah, like more than music. So I want like, okay, the background to match the music or the outfit to match the music, to match the vibe, like curating a vibe, something that looks fun.
Yeah, no, you're a very creative person. That's why I asked that question, because I've seen like how you move and how you put it all together. Very impressed.
There's true. There's a lot more that I do for sure. Like flyers too. I'm very picky with how I usually end up making my own flyers for a lot of events because I want to give this new look. I want it to look new. You know, like some people might say like, oh, it looks like she made it. Yeah, that's the point. Like I want people to feel like, okay, like it's more for this age group, you know? So I'm targeting my age because there's not a lot of DJs my age.
Right. They're mostly older. Yeah. So let's talk about your transition now and kind of where you are with what you're doing now. So you joined QP, and so you're learning how to invest. I'm very impressed with your portfolio so far. But kind of talk about that transition and why that was important for you at this time.
Well, I'm trying to think long term, you know. Right now I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Which is a blessing.
It is.
You know, how amazing I can if you were like, Kat, let's go to Dubai tomorrow, I'd be like, okay. You know, I could book it, and you know, I might later be like, ooh. You know, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Right. It wouldn't be like, oh dang, now I can't pay rent. You know, like it would I have so much cushion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but do I just want cushion or do I want to retire my mom? You know, like, because right now I could be using this that I have, all of my assets, all of my savings. Like I could be making money off my money.
Exactly.
Why would I stop now? Why would I come this far and just, okay, I'm comfortable, vacation time. Like I'm 26. Yeah. It's not time for me to retire. Like, you know, it's time, okay. And I can't be a DJ forever.
Right.
As much as some people want to. I can't. I know it. And, you know, maybe later on I'll start DJing weddings and corporate events and change my target audience. But I mean, realistically, you can't do anything forever. And why would you want to work forever? Yeah. If you start investing, that's the key to not working forever. That's the key to, like, I can make money forever. I can make money forever without working forever.
The market's not going anywhere.
Market's not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I remember when we were at lunch and you had asked me something and I broke down how much an iPhone costs.
Yes.
Like for the first time. So I was trying to remember that, but I can't remember all the details. But essentially we were talking about.
It hurt.
Oh, you're okay. Well, if you remember, you tell me then so I can remember.
You might say it better. I can remind you and then you got it.
Okay, you remind me then.
It was in 2008, an iPhone was about $600. And if you invested the $600 into a stock in Apple, right now it would have been worth what, like $32,000?
Somewhere around there. Yeah, a little more.
Wow.
But the point is that phone didn't really cost you $600. It cost you like $42,000. Because we think about
why would you say that? And now that phone is somewhere in the bottom of a drawer.
Exactly. That's my point. So whenever I'm talking to people and they're like, well, I don't know what to buy, just buy what you use, right? I always tell people, if you're an Apple person, buy Apple stock. Even if you're not like me, I'm more of a Samsung guy, but I have Apple stock. Why? Because I know people are going to buy it. Coke right now is another, stock that they're about to make some changes. Pepsi as well. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, just invest in it. You drink it, so why not, right? All right, so as we land the plane for this episode, I always like to ask rapid fire questions, all right?
Okay.
So you don't have time. You don't get to think about it. You just have to, the first thing that comes to your mind, okay? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here's question number 1. Who gets the party going faster, Pitbull or Lil Jon?
Pitbull.
Okay. Crypto, real estate, or stocks?
Crypto.
Why?
Okay. You said no thinking. I don't know. I didn't think. I just said.
I changed the rules.
Crypto is, look at it, dude. People think that they missed out on Bitcoin. Yeah. Bro, you didn't, and you still can. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, I made $100 in a day just for putting my money in Bitcoin. What? Like, what?
Yeah.
And if I would have put money into Bitcoin 5 years ago, it would have multiplied what? Like Bitcoin 5 years ago was 20,000.
Yeah.
And so now it's 160,000.
Yeah. Well, 127 today. So about 5 to 6
$100,000.
Yeah, 100 grand. Yeah.
If I would have put $20,000 in Bitcoin 5 years ago, when everyone thought, "Oh, it's too late, I missed the wave."
Yeah.
What?
And now we're right there again. So you heard me say on the call, I was saying that I think by 2030, Bitcoin will be at least at 500,000, if not 1 million. So when you think about that in today's terms, is it really too expensive? Well, no, it's not. You just have to dollar cost average, which, by the way, means what? What's dollar cost averaging? I'm going to put you on tests.
I don't know.
Tests. Yes, you do. That's when you buy a little bit at a time because most people don't have 127,000 to go drop, right? But you got.
I should have said what I thought it meant because I did know.
You be listening. But most people are going to spend this month 700, 800, 900 going out to eat, partying, coming to see you, DJing. I stopped getting my nails done. Oh. Okay.
I'm putting $300 in Bitcoin.
That's your guilty pleasure you got rid of. Then.
No more Bitcoin.
That was my next question, so you were already there. Best financial advice you've ever been given?
Investing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So to invest.
To
we talked about your guilty pleasure. Well, what's a guilty pleasure that you still do retain? Because you budget, so you got some wiggle room in there to do some. What's your guilty pleasure? Travel, going out, like what do you like to do?
I do like to travel, but I always try to justify it by working while I travel.
Okay.
So I don't even know if I could call that a guilty pleasure because, I mean, yes. But, yeah, I do splurge on vacation, actually. Okay. Vegas, I think I splurged. That's why I only stay one night. Because the way I do Vegas is I want to go to, what's that one restaurant? The Spago, the one where you could see the fountains and the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. And I'm like, well, how much for me to get the table right there? Yeah. Like, I want that. I'll tip you. I think I spent $300 on lunch.
Nice. Nice. You could do that, though.
Yeah, so there's my guilty pleasure.
Favorite place in the world?
I don't know. I haven't seen all the world.
I know, but the places you've been so far.
I love LA.
Okay. I
like the beach. Oh, no. Dominican Republic.
Duh.
How did you know?
Yeah, DR.
LA. DR, absolutely. And you know what? Actually, I don't even need to see the world. I need to go back to DR. Yeah.
All right, so tell the folks how they can keep up with you and where they can find you.
My Instagram is DJ Kat Avila. I'm starting to also try to post on TikTok more, and that's also DJ Kat Avila. And Mixcloud, I post my mixes, and that link is in my Instagram bio.
That's what's up. Well, again, I appreciate you coming through. Looking forward to all the collaborations that we're going to have in the future.
All the money.
I'm going to be up there. All the money. Yeah.
All the money.
And maybe you'll let me get up there and go,
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Think and grow rich. We'll see you on the next one.